Hey guys, Sean Dubs here. So 343 has just responded as the Halo community more and more is expressing its displeasure with Halo Infinite's live service. The microtransactions, the stuff for free players, the progression, everything that's part of Halo Infinite's live service. I just wanted to go over their response with you guys real quick and also link it to a recent live stream they did, something they said in that stream, because I feel like maybe not everybody saw that. Overall, I find their response to be unfortunate, not even from like a feeling of like anger or anything like that. It's more just like, damn, okay. Like that's my reaction to their response. It's just like, damn, bro. All right. So let's go over what they said real quick. By the way, if you're not subbed, you know, as you can see, I'm on top of like everything. Anybody who's been following me long enough knows that. I don't put a lot of fluffer in the start of my videos, you know, so definitely drop me a sub. I'd really appreciate it. All right. So Sketch on Twitter, you know, like around 9 o'clock last night said, been traveling, so slow to respond, but please know the constructive feedback is being heard loud and clear. Changes will take time, and our priority this week is giving the team a much-deserved break for the holiday after a long final stretch. Thank you for your understanding. So I do think it's important to point out, bros, like, we do need to keep our feedback constructive, honestly. Like, some of y'all are going a little extra hard in the comments, all right, and acting like it's the end of the world. Don't forget, and I tried to say this in another video, but I feel like people just, like, forget stuff, so I will repeat myself. Bro, the core gameplay is really, really good. People really like it. I mean, a lot of top streamers and gaming personalities, they're playing it. They're helping to promote it. They like it. People like it, okay? So the core gameplay is good. We just want to fix the live service stuff. Again, the microtransactions, the stuff for free players, all that stuff, the battle pass, okay? So let's keep the feedback constructive, right? Some of y'all are just going extra hard. And you need to do, everybody does need to chill. You know, like the theme of Sketch's tweet here is true. Like, it is about to be Thanksgiving in the United States. I know I have a lot of people who are international, but in the United States, Thanksgiving is one of our big holidays, and so people just kind of like take a break, okay? So 343 has the right to just take a break like everybody else in America is going to be doing this week. But getting back to the substance of the tweet, there's basically two main things here. First of all is that they hear us, right? They're saying it's heard loud and clear. I mean, how could they not? It's everywhere, right? The second thing, and this is what I find to be unfortunate, is that Sketch here says that changes will take time. Changes will take time means that this live service is going to take, it's not going to be like fixed next week, bro. You know, it's not going to be fixed in like 2 weeks. It could take months. All right. And that's why I say unfortunate. I'm like, damn. All right. You know, it's like they hear us and it seems like they're going to fix everything, right? But it's going to take some time. And so I think we just have to accept that, right? Like, we can keep the constructive feedback coming, but we have to live in the real world, bro, where things do take time and it's not going to be fixed tomorrow night. All right. And let me link Sketch's tweet here to something that 343 said in their live stream on the 19th, because he kind of already said this days ago. I got to tell you, Sketch like tried to warn us, I feel, and kind of signaled that maybe there were people in 343 who were trying to warn about this internally. Here, let me play part of the stream so you can hear for yourself.
Yeah, I just want to note, to reiterate what John said, we're definitely listening. And, to be honest, we also heard a lot of the same feedback during our tech previews a few months ago. So this is certainly a top priority. It's been on the studio's radar. Just know that, many on the team have heard and share a lot of the same sentiment. We also would love to see people earning XP for things they accomplish in games and having more vectors than just challenges. So it's definitely on the roadmap. It's something that the team is working on.
So you hear that? Like, he's saying like, yeah, we knew this stuff was an issue and it still wasn't changed, right? So I feel like there's, that gives me hope, like I think there's people like Sketch at 343 who are like, listen, this needs to be fixed. And someone in there was like, no, this is what we're going to do. But now that the game is out and they're getting our feedback, right? Now the people in there who may have been warning about, this system being scuffed, they can be like, look, people are upset. I told you. And now whoever's in charge who makes the decisions, they can be like, all right, fine. You're right. We'll fix it.
We just ask folks to please kind of keep the feedback coming, but also understand that some of these larger systemic updates and overhauls are just going to take time. And we ask folks just to kind of just keep the feedback coming, and we're going to continue to make iterative changes as possible, and we'll share more information when we can, but I do want to be realistic that it's just going to take some time. And as a service, pretty much every facet of this game is going to continue to grow and evolve over time, and we look forward to being on that journey with all of our players here today.
Yep, just our first step.
Yeah, speaking of...
So here we go, on the 19th, nearly 5 days ago, Sketch saying this stuff is going to take time, and he's echoing it again in this tweet, right, bro? So that's what I think is unfortunate about this. The system is so scuffed, and then just, I guess, the way they do things at 343, because it's a pretty big, like, corporate studio. It's just gonna take time, man. It's not like there's one person over there who can just be like, okay, let's just switch this up. What's gonna happen is, like, they have to take all our feedback, and they probably have to have meetings, and people have to, like, propose new things, and then that's got to go through 8 other people who have to put their input on it, so they seem like they are worth having a job, right? So it's got to go through, like, so many people and probably bounce back and forth between so many teams. It's just gonna take time. I don't know how much time, right? Like, that's on 343. That's something they should communicate to us. Okay, well, it's gonna take time. How much time, right? I don't know. But what I will say is, as of this point in time, as I'm recording this, it's true, bro, what his tweet says. It's about to be a big holiday, in the United States. And so we do have to be patient, all right? So again, like I said before, let's keep the constructive feedback going, okay? And it seems like they're gonna fix it. So I would say this is good news. But it is unfortunate because we're probably gonna have to wait some time for everything to be fixed. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed. If you watch this far, definitely sub, okay? On top of all the latest Halo's news and all that fun stuff. Everything big that's going on. Been covering it for over a year now. All right. So, hey, that's all I got for now. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody in the United States.